buys the humble bundles and humble indie bundles just for the soundtracks. And then he asks, "Hey, do you want this or that game? I got the code in the humble bundle."
Everything all right?
I'm like, yeah, okay, why not?
Fat orc Thorak is really tough going.
Yeah, I suppose it's kind of nice that he at least gifts the game, because I have the problem, even though the little games I buy, I still have the problem that I still haven't played any of them. Especially since some of them were gifts, and I've really bad for actually not playing them. Like, I think BP Brother gifted me Don't Starve, and I still haven't played it. Or I also got Stacking from, which is I think also a Double Fine game. I don't know if Tim Schafer wrote it, but it's at least a Double Fine game.
A new delivery? Put it with the others.
And also, oh yeah, somebody actually gifted me the Gothic 3 add-on.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The thing is, he knew it was before I started the Gothic 3 stream. He heard that I'm gonna do that and thought like, hey, I could help you. And I'll just give you the game, and because he had no idea about the Gothic franchise, he thought that's like the full game or something. So yeah, he wanted to do something nice, but instead he probably did like the worst thing he could ever do.
So basically, he just guaranteed a sequel stream, Gothic 3 Forsaken Gods, coming this fall.
Well, after I finished the Gothic 2 LP, I was like thinking, hey, maybe I could stream that one instead, and everyone was like, no, 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 no. So I guess that was pretty much answered the question for me. I can sell that, I can sell that, I can sell that, I can sell that as well. Can I sell more stuff? I can sell even more stuff. Beautiful. To get more monies. But yeah, speaking of new games, is there anything you're looking forward to game-wise this year?
Well, thing is, I don't really have a gaming PC, so the only way I'm gonna play any new games that come out is when I buy a console. And I've decided I'm not gonna buy a PlayStation 4 until there's a price drop. So basically I'm just currently waiting and playing old stuff from last generation that I didn't get a chance to play. Like currently I'm playing the first Mass Effect.
Oh yeah, the Mass Effect trilogy is also like a pretty good trilogy. No, it's something that I just can't play because I just hate science fiction, because I'm so level-headed. It's like one of those things that if I just don't like something in particular, I'm just not gonna play it. I
mean, I guess I can understand where you're coming from. I mean, that's just too unrealistic, you know, shooting lasers. Throwing fireballs, though, that's really, you know, possible.
I don't know, I just don't like space stuff in general.
Yeah, I mean, it's all fine if you don't like it. Okay, I mean, it's not your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even seen any of the Star Wars movies, which some people still scold me until the very day. Which I guess is justified, but yeah.
Well, honestly, Star Wars is like 3 good movies, and basically everything else related to Star Wars is
cancer.
Not really that good.
It's just LucasArts saying, hey, I need some money. No, not LucasArts. How is it called again?
George Lucas.
George Lucas, there we go. But yeah,
founder of LucasArts.
Yeah, I was about to say, he is the founder of LucasArts, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hello, Hashishi. That's a nice name.
Gesundheit.
Shouldn't it be Hashashin or whatever? But he's just called Hashishi.
There should be an N.
Hashishin?
Yes.
No, it's just Hashishi.
Gesundheit.
He is no... Oh dear god, what did people do to your face? How can I make first person? No, that's not the first person button, that's the scratch ass button, it seems.
There's a scratch ass button.
It seems so, because when I pressed it, he scratched his ass. God damn it, I forgot what's the... there we go, T. Jesus Christ. You have to look at that guy's face. That looks like some sort of party prank where he fell asleep completely.
Oh my god, what is wrong with your face?
And people just had a go with it, like, come on, let's color his face with pretty stuff. Oh. And the hero's question is, what's eating you? And I could say it's probably the tattoo on his face.
What's eating you?
Seems like you haven't heard about my encounter. I come from the desert. I was traveling through the land with my caravan. Those cursed rebel dogs ambushed me outside the city. It took everything.
Oh, he got ambushed. They probably drew that stuff on his face.
What did you have?
Valuables, rarities, luxuries, artifacts and jewelry. What misery. If at least I had my old gold casket. It is of inestimable personal value to me.
Here is your old gold casket. It was still lying in the road to the west with your other stuff.
You son of a dog! That is fantastic. I will richly reward you for this, my pale flame.
Oh, I got... He called me son of a dog. Isn't that a bit, insulting?
I think that might
Show
be
me
the
your
point.
goods.
But he was happy. I brought him something back and was like, oh, son of a dog, you're a good guy. But he just called me then son of a dog. I don't really know. I don't really know how I should feel about that.
Maybe that was like an expression of camaraderie or something.
You son of a dog. From magic roots, from fire needles. Ah, why is this mana potion thing so extremely expensive? I think I'm just gonna buy it anyway. It costs 5,000 and I think it makes potions from the most common plant there is around. Let's see, Morning Dew costs 5,000 and I have 153 of those. Mana potion from mana plants, which is which one? Mana plant. Where is it? Come on, I'm sure to have some mana plants.
So, are there any games you're looking forward that are coming out in the future? Perhaps, you know, Dark Souls 2.
Oh, how did you know that?
Oh, that was just a shot in the dark.
It's like you're some sort of wizard. But yeah, it's pretty much it. That's the game I'm looking forward to. Dark Souls 2, because I'm currently still being addicted to the first game. I'm gonna go with that one. And, well, yes, I can't wait to play that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it on release, because I think I guess it's still gonna have some bugs and balancing issues, but I'm not sure if they maybe be fixed, because I think the PC version comes out like a couple of weeks after the console version, so they might have time to patch things that are shit.
Hopefully.
But it's just not sure if the activity is going to be like almost too much with all the people starting to play it. I guess it's gonna depend how much I'm still gonna play Dark Souls 1. Because currently I'm on my second playthrough. Ah, stupid headset. There we go. But yeah, it's still a pretty darn good game. I'm enjoying it a lot. But I don't really want to go too much into detail again, because otherwise people are gonna be, I don't know, angry. But I've talked about that more than enough in the last stream or rather Runshai talked about it while I was just listening.
Okay, then let's not go there.
You look thirsty, stranger.
And apparently people in chat are saying that alchemy is completely useless because traders restock every day and it's not that expensive, so, you know.
No, they're expensive. So, in other words, I use least every time I played this. Oh well, so I just threw 2,000 gold out of the window.
Give me
No problem.
Oh, I just also bought booze for 5 gold for no reason.
Depends on what every piece.
I mean, that's very cheap booze.
What'll it be?
I suppose so. Oh, you can also... Oh, the typical innkeeper chatting for gold. Tell me something about this city.
Tell me something about this city.
Monterrible is a trading city, and how could it be otherwise, occupied by the orcs? But the orcs mostly stay inside the castle. The orcs' mercenaries rule the outer districts of Monterrible. This is the merchant quarter of the city. but don't expect too much. Since the orcs started digging up the whole city, very few merchants have found their...
I don't think there's anything interesting that he's talking about, so I'm gonna ignore him blissfully. But yeah, is there anything other big release? I guess Thief could be interesting.
I'm kind of torn on the issue. I don't know if it's gonna be good, because the original Thief game, he wasn't really he was an antagonist basically. He was an asshole, and like in the new one, he kind of seems more like an anti-hero.
Yeah, I've also seen that he's like... Also that, I mean, the original Garrett was like a misanthrope that just didn't give a shit about anything, and in this game he looks like he really enjoys being a thief and being... I think like in the trailer he says like, I am the knight or something like that, which is just not fitting to the original Garrett, because he just did thievery because he had to, because he had nothing else to go for.
Yeah, because he had to pay his landlord, basically. That's why he did it, most of the time.
Fighting for the continued presence of slaves in this city.
Do you need help?
Help is always necessary for someone like
yeah,
me.
the thing is also because it's like a AAA title, it could also just be the problem that it's just gonna be like a overly scripted corridor extravaganza or something like that.
Which is what I really fear, because basically Thief was the exact opposite, where there wasn't really much script, but you just had like a huge, not a sandbox as, it's defined nowadays, but you just have this huge level, and now it's just like, okay, now know where you need to go, have fun. If like in the new one they're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna handhold you all the way through to the level, I don't know. That probably wouldn't work. Not for me, at least.
Well,
yeah.
The case.
And I think one thing that really like that was something that was also like talked about in my regular forum, that one of the developers said that they're not gonna only make a contextual jump, where it's just on a certain place you can jump instead of like free jumping. Because they wanted to make him look like a infallible master thief that just doesn't jump around like an idiot. So he can't also drop off ledges, because that would make him look like an idiot. Or something like that. I think they...
That's stupid.
Lost slaves.
One of my slaves now works for the orcs.
When you try to force a character to be cool, he isn't cool anymore.
He's my
If he's a master thief, he isn't supposed to jump down. Well, it's kind of the player's job to learn the mechanics well enough not to fall down. And at that point, it doesn't matter anymore if there's a mechanic preventing you from falling down or not.
Yeah. It's also something I don't really like. I mean, it already annoys me enough in RPGs if I can't... Oops, shit. Got caught stealing.
When you can't shit, oh my god.
Yes, that's one of the things.
It annoys you in RPGs if you can't shit.
Yes, I mean that's part of the of life and death. And is there any RPG where you actually ever or just can poo? I'm pretty sure there's probably no RPG that is arbitrary enough to force you to poo every like 10 minutes or so. But is there any RPG where you can actually poo? Or any game out there? And
don't shit your pants.
that is a beautiful game, but I think that is the focus of the game.
Okay.
I mean, there's...
You mean a game where pooing is optional? I mean, at least, like, there is a poo meter.
Where you have the option to poo. I mean, like, basically like Postal 2, where you could pee because it's a game mechanic, but you don't have to. It's just something you can do. I mean, the Great Mighty Poo doesn't count either, because he just throws poo and is a giant poo. And he's
okay. Aha! Digimon World kind of forces you to make a Digimon poo. There we go. Thank you, Kyon.
Or I guess there's also the Tamagotchi, which also poo.
And then you have like Nintendogs and stuff, where your dog poos everywhere. So yeah, there are plenty of games.
Oh yes! I just remember, there's like one game where we actually play as a...
Hey, Pipsqueak.
Hey, shut up.
You
call me Pipsqueak. There's like a Dog's Life, I think it's a game called, where he plays a dog, and you can actually poo. And the best thing is you can pick up your poo with your mouth, and if you bark, it constantly makes a squish sound because you're basically barking onto your poo. Isn't that beautiful?
Excuse me?
Yes, that is the game.
Could you repeat that sentence, please?
Okay, you can you're a dog, you can poo, then you can take your poo into your mouth, and if you bark, it makes squishy sounds because you basically bark on your poo.
Here's my entry.
So, how is chat doing? Like, how was your week? Let's just completely ignore that.
But yeah, I'm not quite sure, but I think the game is like called Dog's Life. It's like a really silly game. I mean, it's also a game that uses fiddlesticks as a swear.
I think I had like a demo disc of that somewhere. I think I played it.
It also have like
could you go like into first person
yes,
sniffing mode or something?
Vision, exactly.
Along with mine.
I had like a demo disc of that somewhere. I think it came with Ratchet and Clank or something.
Yeah. And there's also, what else is there? You can also buy chickens or just take chickens in your mouth, and it looked extremely brutal. It was pretty heartbreaking to see those poor chickens being carried around by this guy, by the dog. And also I think the dog just sounded really silly, like this kind of, how would you say that? It's like a nice dog, but it's just a stupid dog kind of voice.
Gothic 3. A game so bad you'd rather talk about poo than the game. That is awesome.
Well,
Stop.
oops.
Some valuable things have gone
some
missing
valuable
here.
things have gone missing.
No, we're one.
Ah, damn it. People start to dislike me here as well now. But in all fairness, it's not really because it's Gothic, it's more just because there's not much happening currently. I mean, in every RPG you could do that. Because I'm currently just walking through the arena, or rather contemplating whether I should do the arena and constantly lose again.
Well, you could try to fool me
To fool you? What?
into thinking that you lost when you actually won.
Oh, like I did the last time.
I
Yeah.
want you to
Whoa, maybe you should walk. I'm not gonna.
Alright, let's see. I'm just gonna try like 1 or 2 challenges.
I mean, I think for every win you get like 1 strength, or when you're done with
Okay,
the whole quest.
one guy is called Goose. What the fuck? Why would you call yourself Goose? Why?
Why would you call yourself Koshma?
Because I was very uncreative when I was younger, and I'm just sticking with it.
Yeah, maybe it's the same for him.
But Goose is not really a, well,
Maybe his mother just called him that, you know? It's not his fault. I mean, come on, he must have had a hard life going through school. Oh, my name is Goose. Ha ha ha.
fight the arena show.
You know?
Let's see.
or maybe he was constantly the goose in the game Duck 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 Goose.
Maybe. He just never won. So that's when they decided to call him Goose, so he could have an easier time.
So now I have to remember how arenaing works again. And I'm doing a pretty bad job at it.
Kyon wants to know, what does Puschelmar mean?
Not much actually. Puschelmar is just a mix between my ah, damn it, I lost. Okay, now I have time to talk. It's just a wordplay I did because do I have that thing anywhere that like
That Kirby.
that's
thing.
not a Kirby, that's a enemy from Yoshi's Island.
It looks like Kirby, I'm sorry.
It's let's just say it's Kirby's little retard brother with like it's like a pink fluffy and with red feet, and in German I think it's marching mild in English, but in the German version they just called him Puschel. And Puschelmar is just, well, the Puschel and the Mar from Kauschmar. So that's it. That's like pretty much the whole story about this name. And
I think Narrad has some very great advice for the arena. Do it like you did 2 streams ago. Just die every 40 seconds for an hour straight. That should work out.
the thing is, if I would have any idea how I did the arena last time, I would be so glad, but I have no clue anymore how I did it.
Well, poison him and then run away.
Like we just both did the stabby move at each other, but too close. Too far away from each other. There we go, I stabbed him. Can actually just use the... yeah, I can use the health explode as well in this place.
Stab, stab, stab.
Stab, stab, stab. Oh yes, I can just roll behind him and backstab him for massive damage.
Is he a giant enemy crab?
No. But it worked in Dark Souls.
Well, there are some enemies that are at least giant enemy somethings. You have a giant enemy spider, you have a giant enemy executioner, you have a giant enemy giant.
Okay, no, never mind. I thought now I got it, but... Ow, 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 stop hitting me, that hurts, douche. Quest cancelled, defeat Goose in the arena. It's pretty heartbreaking that I get defeated by somebody that calls himself Goose.
Well, I don't think it's a good idea to poison the goose, because then if you're gonna eat it, like, doesn't the poison affect you too?
Well, since I'm not big on cannibalism, I suppose I wouldn't do that.
Your loss.
Okay, one more time and then I'll just go fuck it. I guess I can do the arenas any other time once. Okay, where's Goose?
Speaking of fucking it, is there actually a sex scene in Gothic 3? Because we all know there was one in Gothic 2. So, did they bother making something like that?
I doubt so. At least I wouldn't have a clue if they made one.
Yeah, because there are hardly any women in Gothic 3 anyway.
I think more than in Gothic 2. Or... at least more... or wait, there are actually... no. I think there are really barely any women in Gothic 3. I know there are some, like, concubines in the Arabia part.
Yes! Don't hold back!
Okay, I found a way to beat him, but it's just really fucking tedious. But it works, so I don't care. I'm just gonna wait until he does, like, a big stabby attack, and then I'm just gonna stab him instead.
Okay, Kyon just called me Toby, for whatever reason.
Oh, that was my last co-host. Well, you Germans sound all the same.
What? That's racist.
Oh, that's fact. Oh yeah,
That's so racist.
after the stabby attack I could have a free hit. Oh shit, no, 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 no! No, 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 no! Fuck! Shit!
Is this the attempt trying to fool me?
No, sadly not. Sadly
Okay.
not.
My condolences.
Ah, poo. It is a concept that works, it's just a really tedious tactic. You know, on the other hand, I should also be used to that from Dark Souls. Because that's also basically a game where you try to find the most exploitive tactic and you just try to do it. Also,
Didn't we agree not to talk about Dark Souls anymore?
yeah, that's one thing I just realized as well. Didn't I say that I don't want to talk about Dark Souls, but...
Or maybe we should talk about Demon's Souls. No wait, Demon's Souls, I'm sorry.
I never played that game because it's console only. And I'm PC gaming master race, so my apologies.
Asshole.
There we go, I can do a double hit, I forgot about that. If I stab him, he's basically stunned from wound. Oh, thank you, lagging frame rate.
Don't hold back!
Okay.
Goose 3, Koshma 0.
Oh, come on, that's just a warm-up. Okay, and I got a good tactic now. It's completely silly.
Maybe you also need a good tic-tac.
What?
If you have a good tactic, maybe you also need a good tic-tac.
They're actually, I actually like those things. They're pretty delicious.
Yeah, pretty neat. But I'm just really sorry for the pun.
Yeah, I was about to say that was pretty horrible.
I did make a worse pun yesterday, but I don't think I want to recreate it, also because it requires some background knowledge.
But
And it's in German, so I would have to explain it like on 4 different levels, and I'm just not in the mood for that.
Yeah, it's Sunday. Effort is overrated. Ah! No! Let me draw my sword, you stupid goose. I'll do the stabby move again so I can stab you instead. There we go! Fuck you! Oh yeah, and I got +1 strength. Now let me loot you, you stupid goose.
Let me loot you sounds like a Lady Gaga song.
Does? It was, I guess it sounded more like... I thought you were going the sexual innuendo route again.
Do you want me to?
No, I guess this road has been traveled way more enough.
Okay. Then not.
Instead, you could congratulate me on my victory against the goose. Oh,
No.
I've been trying to master my scout in TF2 lately. Oh, TF2. That's also kind of a neat topic.
Does mastering the scout involve hats?
I think it involves a ball and a cleaver. If he's really meaning that kind of mastering, because that's...
Didn't we just say don't do sexual innuendos?
What? A ball like in a baseball?
Oh, okay. You have to specify that.
Yeah, it's only one ball. I mean, there aren't... It's usually 2 balls, unless your name is Hitler.
Do you know Starfish Hitler?
Starfish Hitler?
Starfish... Oh my god, I have to post this link in chat. I think I'm gonna wait like a minute so chat can catch up. So basically, tell me when I said Starfish Hitler so I can post the link appropriately.
Is that your slave over there?
Yes. Marek stuck me with him. No idea what I'm supposed to do with the fellow. You can have him if you like. I'll use him as my entry fee for an arena fight.
Oh, hooray, I can fight somebody for a slave in the arena.
Meet me in the arena.
There's nothing I would rather do.
Okay, now I'm gonna defeat Dan in the arena.
Come here.
Scattergun, pistol, and candy cane.
Candy cane?
Yes, candy cane. That's her loadout.
Doesn't that thing, like, increase your explosion damage?
I don't know. I haven't played TF2 in a while.
So I used to think... Oh, that guy has a shield. That isn't fair. He can block my attack. Douche. That's everything far from dandy. Oh, Jesus. Quit it. I don't like this guy. He blocks my shit. Ow. And he beats my crap out of me.
Did I just say her loadout? I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
You did say her loadout.
I meant to say its loadout.
Ew.
No, no, that's not okay.
Where does that loadout go? All over the place. All over his face.
Well, here have Starfish Hitler to compensate for that.
Starfish Hitler. That sounds... Well, I don't know. I think it's a nice perspective of a man that killed so many men. Where the fuck is Dan?
Also, you can talk to the guys you defeated to collect some rewards. So, maybe you should do that.
Alright. Who did I kill? I killed the goose.
Everything in one piece?
Heavens, you pack an incredible punch, brother. Here's your prize money.
Oh yes, I got 300 gold and 500 experience. So where is that Dan? Ah, there's Dan. I don't even know if I have any slight chance against him. I'll just try again. Okay, come on, Danny boy. Let's try it again. Let's dance.
Okay, so candy cane makes you take more explosive damage, but enemies drop small health packs.
Yeah, that's one thing I remember. But I never really figured it's worth the additional damage, because basically a soldier or a demo can just one-shot you with that equipped, which is incredibly obnoxious.
Hey folks, there's a fight.
So that's why I never bothered to equip it. I already hate it more than enough if like direct hits